What are we even doing here? So much candy in my mouth. Gumbo shoot off.
Figure out what I even want to say.
What are we doing?
Your hair is like cracking me up. Hey friends, my name is Christine. Welcome to today's video. I have my brother Steven joining us. I have a lot of new people since the last time we did a video.
That's great.
Like a lot.
Cool.
So they probably have no idea who you are.
Okay.
So if you haven't seen the previous cooking challenge video that we did, I'll leave it down below for you so you can go check it out at your leisure.
Is it leisure?
No.
Like je ne sais quoi, right?
So would you like some pistachios? It's like that. My name is Christine. Welcome to the channel. This is my brother Steven. While taller than me, he is younger than me.
Just a little.
So
yeah, a little.
I've liked to boss him around my entire life, and today will be no different.
You can try. Yeah, you can try.
Because of the parameters of this visit, we are unable to do a similar chopped challenge.
It's pretty tough. This is a quick one.
Yeah,
it was a really quick visit.
Super quick. Trying to move my mom's stuff from Wyoming to Idaho. It snowed. There may have been some tears at some point. Some things may have been broken.
Mostly mine. Mostly my tears.
But we did want to do a cooking challenge for you, but we're going to go about it a little differently. So today is going to be, oh wait, I got to background it about why we are allowed to cook gumbo at all.
Yeah.
Our mother is from Southern Louisiana. So our mom made gumbo for us all the time.
I have like 2 or 3 like childhood memory meals, comfort food meals.
Yeah.
Red beans and rice.
Gumbo.
And maybe that's it.
Chili.
Oh, chili.
Chili all the time.
Gumbo, red beans and rice. Those are like the family specialties.
All the time. And then our grandmother is like standard Cajun.
Yeah, she's Cajun French from Vermilion Parish in Louisiana.
Yep. She like taught me a few things as a child, and then my mom has made gumbo forever and ever. So we were like, well, let's make gumbo.
Let's do a gumbo.
He's gonna make one, I'm gonna make one, and then since my mom's here, she's actually gonna be the taste tester and determine the winner. But although I am gonna throw my kids in there because I think they're gonna pick mine.
I will say, I've never been more nervous to have somebody taste my cooking than having my mom taste my gumbo. I'm terrified. Yeah.
Because basically, if it's not like hers, she's gonna hate it.
If you come in with a light roux, she's gonna kill you.
She's gonna kill you. So Steven's gonna go for mom's version of the gumbo, the dark, deep roux, chicken and sausage.
Well, that's the kind of gumbo I like, because that's the kind I grew up with.
That's the kind we grew up with. I'm gonna venture outside a little bit.
Your funeral, yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna see how it's gonna go. I think it's gonna taste good, but I have a feeling because your roux might be darker, she might pick yours.
Probably.
Just because she's gonna do that.
She's particular on the roux.
She's very particular.
Yeah.
Mine is going to be a seafood, but also sausage and chicken. So if you're allergic to shellfish, don't make mine. Let's talk about the roux, because that's what we're gonna start with, because it takes the longest and it's the base of the whole thing.
It is the whole thing. The roux makes the gumbo.
Steven's gonna do the traditional one, which is gonna be your basically Dutch oven pot on the stove.
Yeah.
Equal parts fat and flour.
Yep.
Stir for a very long time until it is what color?
The way that Mom talks about it is it's the color of a penny, but not every penny.
A dirty penny.
A dirty penny, that's right.
What I'm gonna do, just to give variety and also for the fact that it's not that I'm lazy, it's that I'm more efficient, is what it is. I'm gonna make a t-shirt that says that. That's
what every lazy person says.
I know,
yeah.
Excellent. So I'm gonna do an oven roux.
Oh.
Here's why it's gonna be fine. The reasons are threefold. Number one, Mom herself has transitioned into an oven roux.
No!
Because Mom has switched to it, she says it tastes the same and she's happy with it and less work. I feel very confident.
Oh no.
Mom has given it the blessing and I deem that to be okay.
Grandma would be freaking out if she knew.
Whatever. Reason two, I found the directions on Alton Brown's website and he's pretty legit when it comes to the science and the method.
Yeah.
If Alton gives it the okay and Mom gives it the okay. Number three, I'm going to switch my fat method from the one that you're gonna use.
How would you do such a thing?
I'm using bacon fat. Bow!
Look, I'm all for innovation and trying new things.
Yes.
But if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Oh, but it could be better.
No. We
shall see. Roux time. Let me give my instructions because it's just gonna go in the oven and then you can give your instructions for the 2 different methods. So first of all, preheat your oven to 350 degrees. Ideally, you're gonna want some kind of Dutch oven situation like this, but I only have one of these, so I'm letting Steven use it out of the goodness of my heart. I have this all-clad soup pan. It basically just has a really heavy bottom, so it will conduct heat well. If it's like thin on the bottom,
not so good.
Not so good, you don't want that. So just super heavy down here. Basically, you're just gonna take a half a cup of your fat, a half a cup of flour, and put it in your pan. I have all-purpose, regular old flour right here. I'm sure I'm gonna have someone that's gonna ask me if you can use an alternative to all-purpose flour. No idea.
That would be really interesting to find out.
It would be interesting. I've never tried it.
Yeah.
You want a half a cup as well?
Half a cup as well.
Okay, there you go.
And I'm gonna go half a cup, what is this?
It is canola.
Canola oil. Okay.
And I have a half a cup of bacon fat, which I nuked in the microwave so I can make it pourable. Okay, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean that.
Yeah.
I'm starting to wonder if, I think if you'd use that, I think Grandma would be like, yep, absolutely.
Yep, absolutely. Why wouldn't you?
Yep.
All right, so we're gonna take this very sad whisk. Some of my other ones in the dishwasher. I'm just gonna whisk in my flour and fat so it's combined. And I'm gonna put it in the oven and give it a whisk every 30 minutes, up to 2 hours.
30 minutes?
Every 30 minutes, that's it. I'm gonna, not covered, it goes in uncovered. Just let it run and do it.
Should we show people what that looks like?
Like that, okay? You want a whisk?
Yes, I do.
Okay, sorry, it's lame. There is mine. It is going into the oven for 30 minutes.
And so mine's a little bit different. I don't use the oven for mine. I get kind of the same spot, so it'll look about the same, but then you put it on the oven over like a medium-low kind of heat. It's pretty low. Here's the bad part, you have to sit in front of it for, I don't know, like half hour or so, and you constantly have to stir it to keep the flour from burning on the bottom. It's a little bit more labor intensive, but it's a labor of love. And that's why we do it.
Steven, as you stand there stirring for an hour like an idiot.
My arm is so tired.
If you had gone the efficient route and done...
Look at it.
Okay.
Where else would you get to practice your calligraphy while you cook? Nowhere else. Look at that.
I know.
I'm gonna do my name.
It's a valid point. In my last video, you were so wildly popular that it inspired you to create your own YouTube channel.
Well, mostly you inspired me.
Say more about that.
Yeah.
I would like to know how I inspire anybody.
Well, you said some really nice things, and one of the things that you said to me was, Steven, people would like to see the kinds of weird things that you do. So I thought long and hard about that on like the 12-hour drive home. And I thought, yeah, maybe that would be fun. So I started this YouTube channel, and it's basically just the stuff that I do anyway.
Right.
Like I'm not doing anything special. I actually do a lot of cooking, but it's a lot more like rustic kind of cooking stuff.
Someone would perchance like to go check out your channel. What would they need to search?
The channel's called Typically Hazardous, mostly because I'm constantly getting hurt doing these different things that I do. And we could put like a link or something, right? So yeah, right down here, we'll do a link. And yeah, come check it out, and we'd love to have you on it.
Okay, sweet. I'm gonna go take a nap while you stir for another 30 minutes. So while Steven is over here stirring forever and Dave is over here editing one of his own videos for his own channel, you can find him at Frugal Fit Dad, I thought I would tell you guys one of the base ingredients for most Cajun cooking, and definitely for gumbo outside of the roux, and that's going to be the Holy Trinity. In Cajun cooking, the Holy Trinity includes 3 vegetables that are cut very, very small and are sauteed kind of at the beginning as the base for a lot of different dishes. They include the following things: celery, green bell peppers, green ones, not red ones, not orange ones, green ones. These are less sweet, more tangy, I guess you could say. That's, I don't know, a sharper flavor. And a whole lot of onions. If you want to cook any Cajun dish, please start with the Trinity: onions, bell peppers, and celery, and chop them all up. And that is what I will work on right now. The boss showed up, she's taking over stirring. We've had a huge development. Let me explain. Here in Idaho, this is the best andouille sausage we can find. This was made in Washington, and let me tell you what, if it wasn't made in Louisiana, I don't want it. But we were gonna make do with what we could find. Mom just dropped the bomb that she has a cooler in the moving truck with andouille sausage from Louisiana. We're gonna go get it right now. Steven, I'm waiting.
Hold on. This takes a second.
Let's move. Yeah, my mom had 2 moving trucks there and there. I came out here without a jacket. I was just so excited about the sausage. I know, it's freezing. Oh, it's windy. Oh! This one. Okay, well.
Okay, so.
Oh my gosh, is this crawfish? This is crawfish.
Oh my goodness.
She brought all the crawfish. We should make an etouffee.
We should. Okay, so that is not it. Oh, hey. Is that it?
Oh,
right there,
yeah.
And there's another.
Yep.
I think that's gonna be it.
Okay, sweet.
It's colder outside than it is in the cooler.
Yeah. Here's the rest of the stuff we have to unload today. This is.
You need help?
I've made bad life choices here. Yeah, you take the most important stuff. Oh my gosh. All right, you've been going for about 40 minutes.
Has it been that long?
Uh-huh.
Oh, it feels like it. This color you would look at and say, oh, that looks like that's about it. Mm-hmm. That is not it.
Mom in the background, it should be a penny.
It should be a penny.
I would hold this, but I just dropped it, so. I was comparing the color. Most people would say, well, some people would say it's the color of peanut butter, which it is.
This is the spot where many a roux has gone awry. So it's supposed to be a little, like, if you look at that, you're like, oh, that looks about what the gumbo is going to look like. And you're right, it is about what the gumbo is going to look like. But what you forget is that you're gonna put like a ton of water in this and it dilutes it all. So you have to go, this is a concentrate we're making.
Right. Oh, don't touch the pan. Don't touch the pan. So this is mine. This is Steven's. The same time period. They look very similar. Here's the penny. I am not quite there. Not quite there. I'm gonna put it back in for like 20 more minutes. This is about an hour, 40 minutes right here. And this is what the oven roux looks like. I actually think this is pretty good. Like, this is really dark. And here is Steven's after the same amount of time stirring by hand.
They look about the same, actually.
They do look very similar. You can keep on cooking right now, or you can set it to the side and finish cooking later. And since we still have to unload a little bit of a moving truck, I'm gonna sit mine to the side and I'm gonna come back and finish it in a couple of hours. Here are all of my cut vegetables. I have 3 small onions, 2 green bell peppers, and probably 4 to 5 stalks of celery, chopped in a similar size. I'm gonna throw these in, stir it kind of around together, saute for a minute before I add my water. This can smoke, so just FYI. Added 8 cups of water right here. I turn it up on high so I can get it to a boil. 8 ounces of clam juice. There's a couple things you need to do when working with certain types of seafood. If you're dealing with shrimp, which I am, you have to make sure you deshell, detail, and devein and clean your shrimp. Now, I purchased frozen, shelled, detailed, and deveined shrimp already, so all I had to do was thaw it in the sink, which is currently what's happening. If you are dealing with fresh jumbo lump crab meat, dump it into a bowl and go through it slowly with your hands. No gloves, please, because you're looking for any shells that they might have missed. And in your oysters, you're gonna kind of do the same thing. So these are fresh Pacific oysters. They do kind of look like snot balls, but you might potentially get a shell in this one as well. So I went through this as well. I gave them a rinse. Fresh oysters should kind of just smell like seawater. Like, they don't smell fishy, it smells like salt water. Like, and that's how you know you have a fresh oyster. Because oyster texture can be particular depending on who's eating it. I mean, that's an oyster. They're very squishy, they're a little snotty, they're a little chewy. We are going to put them in here and puree them. So you can get the flavor of them without the weird chewy texture of them. Man, those puree really easily. I have added another 3 cups of water. The oysters are in. The 1 package of the andouille sausage is in. 5 chicken thighs. I took the skin off but left the bone on. Don't worry, I'll take it off the bone later. We are still simmering away and I've added about a teaspoon of the Tony's so far, but this is a taste and add more later kind of a situation. 5 cubes of chicken bouillon. Shrimp and crab go in at the very end.
Oh my gosh, we have these like red faces.
Okay, I'm doing a taste test of the broth right now, which I think is one of the most important parts of cooking.
People don't taste their food?
A lot don't.
Yeah, you should taste your food.
Yeah, you really should. Oh, smells good. More Tonys.
Let me get in here. I want to give this a taste. No?
Hang on, it needs more. It's not there yet. I like the depth of flavor of the roux. I think it's got a good background. It's got a nice background.
Nice background.
It's not there yet. I'm not done yet.
All right,
I'm tweaking it.
I get it. Lovely bouquet.
It does.
Sweet Mama Juju, that's pretty good. Yeah, I like that.
Okay, so I'm gonna take the chicken out, take it off the bone, and put the cooked chicken back in.
Okay, so I'm gonna do something a little bit different with my chicken. So I've de-skinned them, taken the bones out of them. These are just chicken thighs. What we're actually gonna do is we're gonna put a nice little sear on them first. So I'm gonna just toss them in here. We're gonna give them a little bit of seasoning.
I have people ask me all the time, they were like, why do you call it Uncle Tony's? It doesn't say that on the jar.
Why do we call it Uncle?
Because that's what Grandpa was like. Get Uncle Tony's up in here. Just because it was a family member, it was part of the family. It had to sit at the table.
It was.
Yes, yes.
Real simple, and then we're gonna take it over here.
All right,
Okay.
that oil is ready.
Really simple, and we just throw that on.
Ow, it spattered on my foot.
And all we're gonna do is put a nice little sear on it, and then after it gets that nice little skin on it, then it goes right into the roux.
Gotcha.
While we're waiting for that chicken to sear, we're gonna take all of our lovely vegetables, that's that Cajun holy trinity there, and let them just get to know each other right there in the pot. Very exciting. Oh, I'm gonna put a little garlic.
Oh, stop. You are not.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it.
That's the one. You know what? You know why I've never put garlic in my gumbo?
Why's that?
Because Mom hates garlic. She has never, ever once put garlic in her gumbo, so I've never done it.
She's never put garlic in anything ever.
I know. Listen, as you sit here with your feet up, you've never put garlic in your gumbo.
No, I haven't.
That's what we were saying. That's all we were saying.
Okay, well, we'll see how it tastes when I judge it.
Okay, well, mine does not have garlic, and Steven's apparently will.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Interesting. That's not part of the Holy Trinity.
Oh, I know.
We're gonna give them a little bit more on the other side. This just gives it like the best little texture.
I do like a seared chicken.
It's just so good.
You know what would have taken it over the top?
What's that?
Bacon fat. Just spilled shrimp juice all over the floor. Well, it mixes nicely with your chicken grease spatters.
Oh, great.
That just got all over the
You
floor.
know what's so great about that is it makes a really lovely wood finish.
Okay, I am ready to add my seafood. So here's my shrimp. It's about 1.5 pounds of shrimp. Here we go. Oh, thank you so much. Yep. And would you mind handing me the bowl of crab?
Bowl of crab.
And here comes my crab meat. Oh, yes.
That smells good, doesn't it?
I do like that, like crispy outside.
Oh, it's gonna be so good in there.
It's nice. Seafood gumbo. Here we go. It only takes about 5 to 10 minutes to cook this shrimp all the way. The crab is already cooked. My rice is about done, and we are about to be totally finished with this one. Here is Steven's. It's looking like he might need to add some more liquid. Looks good. Because you requested it.
This is what you have. Okay.
No, I have a bigger one.
Okay, thank you.
But that was dang funny.
Oh my gosh. Oh.
Is that better? Is that more to your liking?
This is perfect.
Okay. Okay, we're doing the taste test. Meet my family. This is my mom. She's been on the channel before. These are her two sisters. My mom's the oldest and wisest of them all.
Hi.
This is my Aunt Deborah. This is my Aunt Denise. And you guys have met Dave also. So these two ladies don't know which is which, like which gumbo is which gumbo.
And I don't either.
Dave knows. Mom, you don't know?
No, because you guys dished it up and I went out of the room.
Okay, got it. So, you want a little bit of that?
Just a little though.
Just a little. If I do, it will be just a little. Thank you.
All right, whatever you want.
Okay, bowl A.
Bowl A first?
Bowl A is on the right.
Well, first, you know what we didn't do first?
What do we do? Okay.
They smell different.
So your mom is saying that A smells different, less strong as gumbo.
Okay,
B smells more
Less
gumbo.
gumbo smell.
Okay.
Okay, but we're
It's like weirdly quiet in here. So I'm a little uncomfortable actually.
You should be.
I I think
Because you know, all three of us are excellent gumbo cookers.
I know.
I know. It's like
This is
incredibly
very-
terrifying
This
for me.
is super nerve-wracking.
bowl A for me
Okay.
is very good.
Uh-huh.
It takes a second for the flavor to really come through. The roux is not real strong.
No.
But it's good. It's very good.
It's also thicker, where I just am noticing on this bowl, it's very thin.
I agree with you on bowl A.
Okay.
So we
moved on to bowl
So we
B.
concur.
Yes.
Dave, what do you think? Bowl A.
Bully, what are your thoughts?
Bole's good, but I see what they're saying. Like the immediate seasoning flavor, like the flavor's not like packed right there. I am not hit upside the head with gumbo flavor when I take a bite of it.
However, I would eat a second bowl of it.
You would eat a second bowl of A.
Absolutely.
Okay, B.
Okay,
Are we
B.
moving on to
You're
B?
on B
On
now.
B.
Okay, new
On B.
spoon.
New spoon.
I'm
been
seeing
done.
much more seafood in this one.
Flavor.
I have no seafood in mine whatsoever.
Where is it?
Got 2 shrimp.
She
I'm
found.
good.
I got more. She found two.
I'm
Okay.
good. I'm good.
And I cleanse my palate.
With the
Good.
Coke.
Good.
Great.
Okay, there's something very different about this.
I know it. This is very wrong.
There's
I actually kind of like it.
This is not gumbo.
all right.
I prefer my gumbo to be a little bit thin, and I prefer seafood too in my gumbo. So
Yeah.
that's a bonus.
That's
Okay.
a bonus.
It's not right.
You were so critical.
It's not gumbo.
I really like B. It's,
Really?
Yeah, the flavor is like, it gets me right here.
Yeah, I know Dave likes that.
Oh yeah, I love that.
I don't I'm sorry, I'm not supposed to be arguing with the judge. Judges.
Listen, I can have my own
Simon,
opinion.
that's
Can
enough.
someone around this house let me have an opinion? I like all gumbos in all their forms.
I like bowl B.
Mom is A.
A.
Okay, so A.
She said B.
A very slight.
So B.
She said A.
I say A.
A.
He said B.
I said B.
It's a tie.
So
Okay.
we need one child to be the tiebreaker.
I will be the tiebreaker.
Go with that.
All right.
B.
This is B.
This is A.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
I'm not sure.
Okay, here, go again.
They're both really good.
1 and 1.
I think I like B better.
Mine was bowl A,
Okay.
which I think, Mom, you liked more
Because it's yours.
because it's a variation on your recipe.
It is yours.
Okay.
And if you prefer grandma's, which is mom's,
Yep,
then you would
that's
prefer that one.
So I'll tell you the little secret variations, though.
Okay.
There's 2 really.
All right.
Number 1 is I put a sear on the chicken before it goes in,
Okay.
instead of just letting it boil.
All right.
Okay.
And then number 2, and this is gonna just knock your little shorts off. A little heavy cream. to
Oh,
thicken it up.
interesting.
That's why his is thicker. I use the oven method, which you use, and
Yeah.
it's fine.
For
It's
your roux.
for my roux, yeah. My fat was bacon fat, not oil.
Okay.
Okay. I have crab, shrimp,
I saw the
chicken, sausage, and I had oysters that I pureed
Oh.
and put in. So if
Interesting.
you don't like oysters, you may not like that flavor. And then as part of my stock, I used clam juice as well.
Okay,
So there you go.
there were
So there you go.
three ingredients that may have, any 3 of those could have made it to where it didn't really.
Correct.
To make you feel like you wanted to throw it across the table.
Yeah, mine is
not
very
Say, no,
abundant.
not this.
Does a gumbo from Mississippi or Alabama or Louisiana change from state to state?
Well, the thing about gumbo is, it's just like chicken soup. There's 100 ways to make it.
There you have it.
Like
There
there's
it is.
like a lot of places put okra.
I won! Here's what's so interesting about the whole thing.
Okay, what is it?
Is mom is picky.
Yeah, my favorite reaction was the. I would like to say you did win. I'm okay with it. For a couple of reasons. Number 1, you really should have won the last one we did. If you haven't seen the last one we did, by the way,
Yeah.
you need to watch that one.
Yeah.
And number 2, we really had 3 subject matter experts.
That is absolutely
The
true.
3 sisters. And I got 2 of the 3.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
Oh, dang it, you did.
Yeah.
You got the 2 crabbiest ones.
I got the 2 crabby ones. I feel really good about that. So in my
The ones
mind,
that would never change their mind based on what they think is right.
so in my mind, I really did win this one. Also,
Actually, I think I won because I got any of them at all. Here's
Yeah,
true.
I was
love the-
disappointed in Deborah. Yeah,
I was.
very-
I've never been prouder of Deborah. I will say, I thought yours was delicious.
I really liked yours too.
Honestly,
actually.
I thought mine was
Yeah.
good. I thought yours was good. They were kind of different, but I thought they were both really good.
I thought they were both really, really tasty. I mean, when we actually sat down for dinner, I ate yours.
I mixed them together. I am the victor. Bow to me, or I don't know. Do I get a crown?
We can get you a
It
crown.
feels anticlimactic.
Yeah, there should be a prize. Maybe next time we'll develop some sort of prize.
Maybe so.
You get bragging rights today, and
That's good enough for me.
That's good enough. Yeah.
Steven's channel.
Typically hazardous.
Typically hazardous.
Check it out.
I can't even say it. Typically hazardous. Link down below. Thanks so much for hanging out today.
Thanks for having me. It was a blast.
Thank you guys. Video's over.
We'll see you later. Yep. That was it.
That was all. I mean, they could go home. You should go home.
Okay, well, I'm gonna let you go.
It's gonna take a while.
Where are you going?
Here, let's rotate it.
I asked on Instagram if you guys wanted to ask my family, brother and mom specifically, any questions, post them, and I would see what they had to say. If you don't follow me on Instagram, I'm at Frugal Fit Mom 6. You wanna go check me out over
Okay.
there. Has Christine ever been angry?
Oh my goodness. Do I dare tell this story? I think I dare. So,
If it's the do, we already told that story.
have we told that one?
Yes, it's in an old other video of you.
Oh, okay. So
I will reference that video down below.
Yeah. So the quick answer is
Yeah.
yes.
That's the quick answer,
That's
okay.
a really quick answer. but hold on.
And we'll
hold
move on
hold on.
to this next one.
No. But to her credit, I've never seen her stay angry for a long time. Usually, if you do something stupid, she says, "That was really stupid. Okay, let's go and do this other thing now." So yeah, but it's infrequent, and she gets over it super, super quick.
Okay.
That's the answer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Funniest story of you guys growing up, teenage shenanigans only. Trying to think of which ones we didn't already tell in the other video.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna reference the other video. We covered a lot of stories in the other video.
I'm sure. Oh, well, hold on. Oh, here's a good one.
No, we did Meat Fest. We did
I forgot about
the
Meat Fest.
who can eat the most fat grams in a single sitting.
I forgot about that too. That's so stupid. Okay, so here's a
But it
good
was
one.
awesome.
Here's a good one. Do you remember when they re-released the Star Wars movies?
Yes, absolutely.
The original
Yes,
Star Wars
yes.
movies. They re-released them.
Yeah, because they were coming out with episode 1 and I was in high school.
And it was your job to take me to school.
Really?
Yeah, you would drive me to school. You'd drop me off
Interesting.
at school, then you'd go to school.
Okay.
It's the day that the first one came out, and we get in the car, and you go, "Hey, do you want to go see Star Wars?"
Was
Mom,
I like 11?
Mom's
I
sitting
mean, were
right
you
here.
like 11?
Yeah, I wasn't very old.
Okay.
Yeah, I must have been 11 or 12 or something. Do you want to go see Star Wars
I don't
today?
even remember.
And I was like,
vaguely remember
that
that.
sounds great. Let's see Star Wars. And so we skipped school, like ate at McDonald's,
Yeah.
and went.
That's because I was an awesome big sister.
Well, and then we
Stop you. Your dad was the teacher and you skipped school, okay? Thought
Yeah,
you would
that's-
get away with
that's a good
it. You had no room to talk.
we went to McDonald's. I remember we went to like the dollar store and got all the like tons of
To
candy
sneak into the movie.
to sneak into
Yes.
the movie. And it
Don't
was-
act like you don't do that. Don't eat it.
that was awesome. So I mean, there was lots, but that was a pretty good one.
Who was the funnier child? Short answer.
I remember we used to get together and like at dinner time or at a family gathering
Or at any time.
and we would just laugh and laugh and laugh, and our dad would be so angry.
Oh my gosh, so angry.
I remember this one time.
Which is funny because he's an instigator half the time.
I know he's really funny too, but when it was time to do something he wanted to do, he had to knock it off.
He was like, you stop, or we're gonna be serious. And we were like,
Yeah. So I remember this one time we went to go take family pictures.
oh my gosh, in the flowers. In the wildflowers.
We grew up in Texas, and so there were all these Texas bluebonnets, and we were gonna take pictures
In the
these
bluebonnets.
bluebonnets. We're
I have.
all having a good time and laughing.
Well, Dad's messing with the tripod
Dad's
for an
got
hour.
his tripod that he can't quite get it tuned
we
in
all
the right
had to wear
way.
we all had to wear
Yeah.
denim shirts.
We
Do
had to-
you remember? They all matched. Okay.
And so we blended into the bluebonnet, so all you can see were floating heads.
Denim shirts.
Yeah, I have pictures.
Denim
I have
shirts.
pictures, I think, in my closet of this picture. And he's like, okay, be serious. I'm setting the timer. We're gonna take a picture. And we're like, just like
We're like,
tickling.
just screwing around. And finally he's like, knock it off, you guys. He gets angry and he has to like leave because he's too angry.
He stomped off to the car. Did we ever get?
We did get some.
We got a couple.
We got a couple.
Oh man, that was good. What's for dinner? Well, you just saw the video, so we had lots of gumbo.
Yeah.
How would you describe your sister in 3 words? This sister, not the other 2.
Ooh. So first one, Christina's a genius.
What?
What she shows in her videos is a small portion of her genius. She's incredibly intelligent. Yeah, just calm down, okay?
Amount of crap that you give me.
And to be fair, I would never say this to her face, ever. She's a financial wizard, basically can pick any topic and figure out how to become expert in it really, really quickly. And she's just always on top of it. So the next one I would add, so genius, energetic, boundless energy. She runs me ragged a lot of the time. So shooting, she makes these videos look so easy to do. When we're shooting a video together, I honestly can barely keep up. Like, it's so exhausting for me to keep up. I remember I came to visit one time and I was like, hey, do you want to get up at like 5 a.m. and go run, what was that thing called?
Yeah, we ran the Butte.
The Butte,
yeah,
okay.
because you were like into trail running.
I was doing a lot of trail running.
You were like, I need 4,000 feet of elevation on Saturday. And I was like, you nuts. Like, okay.
And I was like, let's get up at 5 and do it. And she's like, 5, make it 4. And so she's like, because I got other things I got to do all day. Then third word, let's think here. Just really fun. I think you probably get to see a lot of that in her channel. She's just super fun to be around and to hang out with. And she's one of my.
You're fun to be around.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
She's one of my favorite people to just like go and hang out and make gumbo together.
How annoying was Christine as a child? Asked with love.
I was the little brother.
Yeah, he was the annoying one. He wanted to be just like me.
I was the little brother, and I tagged along with her most of the time.
He copied everything I did, and I'd be like, Mom and Dad, he does everything. He says what I say. He wears what I wear. He's driving me crazy. And they were like, he's 5 years younger than me. And they were like, that's because he wants to be just like you. And I was like, it's so annoying. Okay, Mom, this one's for you.
Okay.
Okay, so come in here.
Come over here.
Yeah, hit right in the middle.
Okay.
This one's for you. Who's your favorite?
You know, when Mom and Dad got together, they tried really hard to make the perfect child. And
when they succeeded with me, they were disappointed.
Well, they
with
tried
everybody
with you. They tried with Lauren. Then they had me, and they were like, "We've done it. We made the perfect child. Let's see if we can replicate it." And they had Karen, and they were like, "Nope, we can't replicate."
Well, this is what she does. She'll call me, and she'll be like, "How's my favorite oldest daughter?" And then she'll call him, and then she'll be like, "How's my favorite son?"
Yeah.
She only has one son.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, if you're a parent, whatever child you're talking to, they're the favorite.
At that moment.
Yeah. At that moment.
You know, now that we're both parents, let's be real.
Yeah, there's a favorite.
Okay? You
There
always
is.
have a favorite. You're not supposed to.
There really isn't.
It's like Gumbo. You're both awful in different ways.
Yeah.
I think this question is so funny because I don't agree with it. Okay. This one is, what is it like having a celebrity in the family?
Oh.
Oh, it's cool.
Because
Super cool.
I don't consider myself a celebrity. A very small amount of people who happen to be on YouTube know who I am. But in the grand scheme of things, most people do not know who I am.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like
You're pretty pathetic. Yeah.
As a parent, it's nice to have children that you're proud of. And I'm proud of all of you for different reasons. So,
tell them what you really thought about my videos like 2 years ago.
well, I would just watch you putting all this work into them. I'm like, oh my gosh. She spends all her time for nothing.
Feel that way now?
Pretty much. No, I felt like it was something you enjoyed, and so it was a creative outlet for you. And
Even though she side-eyed at what I was doing.
And I'm glad that I'm really happy that you've had some success.
Yeah, I've never thought of you as a celebrity. Let's pretend you are super famous, like on the cover of
like
magazines or something. I just don't think you'd still just be Christine.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I just don't think it would change
that would
anything.
just be like my job or something.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. We'd talk about it over Thanksgiving and you'd be like, oh, it's terrible. And I'd be like, yeah, I know, my job is too. And then we'd go back to eating turkey and that's kind of all it
Yeah,
would be.
and that's
Yeah.
about it. That's the end of the
Is it?
video.
Okay.
Yeah. Thanks, guys.
Bye.
See ya.